Clayton, are you a bit more pleased about this outing than you seem to be after your last one?
Well, we won, yeah. So it feels good to pitch well here and get a win. And it's a tough place, but you just you try and do your best here. And felt like my curveball was a little bit better actually than my last start, which was encouraging. So yeah, just keep building. Felt good.
So what do you attribute your ground ball rate being higher this year, seeming to keep a lot of balls on the ground this year?
I have no idea. I really don't know. I think sometimes, just like with using your slider a lot and keeping your fastball down as much as possible. I think if you're executing the way you're supposed to, you get ground balls, and if you don't, you get a lot of foul balls, you get a lot of fly balls. So it's probably just a good indicator that your stuff is doing what it's supposed to.
It looks like you're lined up to pitch the final game of the regular season on Friday for you anyway. Will that be a full-blown start for you? Is that what you prefer going into the postseason, or is there anything in particular you'll work on before playoffs start?
Yeah, I haven't really talked about it, whether it's like a abbreviated start or anything like that. At this point, I'm just planning on a normal start, but obviously I don't know, what's going to happen, but yeah, I guess I don't know. I don't know.
Clayton, in your opinion, now that you've had an opportunity to be around him and a teammate of him, how much of a game changer is Mookie Betts in your mind?
Yeah, Mookie. There's not a lot of bad things you can say about Mookie. Just the way he plays baseball, the way he goes about it. I feel like everybody's saying this, but like you saw tonight, he took third base on like a bad throw to second, and then scored on a throw to shortstop. Like, who does that? And obviously he's leading the league in homers. He's a great at bat, doesn't strike out, runs the bases well, is like the best right fielder I've ever seen. So all that stuff, there's a reason Andrew gave him, 12 years. It's going to be a special thing to watch for a long time.
And finally, a guy that doesn't get the same type of fanfare, but has been very valuable for you as well, as Chris Taylor. What do you think he's meant to you guys this season, very quietly?
Yeah, CT's been unbelievable too, and it's not very quiet anymore. I mean, he's hitting balls really, really far and really, really hard. A lot of it's the opposite field, which is really, really impressive. So he's playing great defense, short, second, left, center, right, wherever he plays. And, we need that type of guy, the guy that grinds things out, just a guy that's the same every single day. And you see that too with Barnesy. Barnesy getting hit by pitches, stealing bases, sliding all over the place. It's good to have superstars, obviously, and then it's good to have guys that play the game the way they do. And we have a good mix of everything.
Thank you for your time.
All right.
Next question is from JP. Go ahead.
Yeah, Clayton, Alanna just alluded to the ground ball rate. As a team, you guys do a better job than any team in baseball converting balls and plays into outs. What has that done for you as a pitcher this season?
Yeah, we're pretty spoiled, as far as a pitching staff, with our defense and the way the guys, put people in the right spots, and then, just our defenders in general. There's not a lot of mistakes made, and it's really just a compliment to everybody in our organization, as far as front office and guys making decisions on where to put people with the coaches, and then just the defense in general, the guys that play infield, outfield, everything. They're just really, really good. So we are a little spoiled being on this pitching staff.
Are you mentally calibrated to consider that you only have one regular season start left? Like, we're here already almost.
Yeah, weird, obviously, only getting 10 starts, and especially because I missed the first couple of the season. So all to say, it's just been a big build to the postseason anyway, because at the end of the day, with this playoff format 1 through 8, it doesn't matter what seed you are. You play 3 games against somebody. So I don't particularly like it, but especially when you have a good team, it doesn't really give us any advantage at all. So, but at the end of the day, it is a big build to the postseason, and we're getting ready for that.
I asked Dave about this a minute ago, and he narrowed down that first postseason game assignment to either you or Walker, with the other guy going second. Just what are your thoughts on the order of pitching in that first round right now?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, I think Walker and I'll both be ready. I heard that he threw fine today. Made it. I don't know how 6 or 7 innings or something. So looking forward to seeing him back out there against Oakland, and then wherever Walker and I start, we don't care, and we'll be good.
Thank you.
Next question is from Ken Gurnick. Go ahead, Ken.
Clayton, in the first couple innings, your slider was a little faster than normal, and then it kind of dialed back. Were you even aware of that? Was it accidental or intentional?
No, it wasn't accidental. I mean, I think the first couple innings, I really liked my slider. And then, towards the middle innings, I started getting on the side of it a little too much and tried to make that adjustment as best I could. But, overall, I thought my slider was not quite as good as my last start in San Diego for sure. I thought it was a little bit more consistent in San Diego, but able to make some pitches with it when I needed to tonight.
Thanks.
Next question is from Jorge. Go ahead.
Clayton, just you alluded to the strange playoff format. There are a lot of possibilities for you guys in the first round. Just wondering, are you scoreboard watching, standings watching? Are you considering the possible matchups?
Man, it changes like every day. There's no point in looking. I mean, I feel like it's one team, and then there's 6 other teams that it changes between every day. So once again, just this is a 1-year deal, and we understand that. But once the postseason starts, we'll be ready for whoever gets there.
Thank you.
We got time for one more. Go ahead, Cary.
Clayton, there have been a lot of great performances this year. You're consistently winning the matchups. What part of your game has given you the most satisfaction this season?
I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, I think winning was great, being a part of that. I think, I don't know. I guess just winning baseball games and being a small part of it is the goal of a starting pitcher. Just trying to keep your team out there. As far as individual like pitches or stuff like that, I do think my stuff is a little bit better this year than it has been. But I don't really think about that, I guess.